Hi everyone and welcome to another card tutorial, and today I've got one of the new knickknacks from Knitwit Collections for you. This one is called Wonder and Joy and it's the last of their Christmas in July releases. And this knickknack is a focal image which has got lots and lots of decoupage elements as well. And when I saw how tall and slim it was, this card's idea has been in my head for quite a while. Wanted to make one. So when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is brilliant. This is exactly what I want to make this floating hexagon card. So it's a nice, simple, easy to make card. Easily adaptable to any other occasions and different kits. It does fold flat into a 5x7 envelope. So you can, as I say, you can make it whatever you want. So you just need a little bit of cardstock, some paper and your toppers, and we'll get going. So to get started, I've got a sheet of A4 cardstock. And this card is going to fit into a 5x7 envelope. So I'm going to start off by cutting a piece of cardstock at 5x7. So that is the base of our card. And then I'm going to cut 2 strips down this long end at 1 1/4. And then turn them round. I'm going to cut them at 8 inches. There's 1. And there's 2. So it's quite a nice, easy card. So great for mass production. So the next part now is I'm going to take my scoreboard. Let's start off with our 5x7. So I've placed it into my scoreboard with the 7 inches along the top. And I'm going to score at 2 1/4. I'm going to turn it around and score at 2 1/4 again. So the central panel is just a little bit wider than those two. And then we've got these 2 strips. I'm going to score, so with the 8 inch across the top, I'm scored half. 3 1/4. 4 3/4. And 7 1/2. I'm going to repeat those here. 1/2 inch, 3 1/4, 4 3/4, and 7 1/2. So these will be the bits that come and bow around the front. So we've done our scoring. So we're going to fold with the card base, these 2 just up. Now, I'm going to burnish them, but you don't need to be burnish them really hard, just a gentle fold, because all they're going to do is just stand like that, so it doesn't need to be a really sharp crease. And then these ones, the 2 outer ones we fold back, and the 2 middle ones we pop up to make that shape. The 2 end ones I am going to burnish quite aggressively, quite sharp, and these 2 just a gentle burnish. So to repeat on this one, the 2 outer ones fold back and the 2 middle ones just pop them up, and then just burnish there and there, and just a gentle burnish on those 2. So we now have our 5x7 base, our 8x1 1/4 strips, all scored and burnished. So I'm just going to grab my tape, and we're just going to attach the tape onto the backs of these flaps. So this is a nice strong tape from Cool Cats Crafts. So it's like the red liner or score tape strength. because you do want to hold it together. Okay, cut that one a bit too long. There we go. So these are just going to attach top and bottom. So it's a nice easy card, great for mass production, especially at the Christmas time. So it's Christmas Joy Kit. It's great because that's all I needed to do was maybe change up the colour scheme, and I can get the same card in 2 different colourways without actually having to do much work. And then the second one, obviously, then just goes on the bottom. So notice I haven't stuck the right hand side down yet, because it's easier for me to put these 2 in while it's still open. So that's all I've done for decorating, is measured each of these rectangles and gone down 1/4 inch. So for the middle panel, I've got, one's a bit different, isn't it? Right, 2 by 4 3/4. So 2 of them, 1 for each side. And the middle one is just slightly longer. So I've cut my pattern paper 2 1/4. And I'm going to attach the middle one. And I'm going to attach the left-hand side one. I'm not going to do the right-hand one yet. Otherwise, the black pieces will end up on top of my pattern paper. So here now is covering our workings. Which way? That way. So you can see with your decorative paper, it's nice and easy. It's just rectangles. So I'll keep this one for after. Now with this Christmas Joy Kit, we've just had the release of the matching knick-knack. And this one's called Wonder and Joy. And it's the last one of the Christmas in July releases for Knitwit Collections. And I'm going to be using that there. Now, when I stick that there and there, it's quite a nice strong bridge. But if you feel like you want some extra strength, what you can do is take a piece of acetate, just a fraction less than 5 inches and a fraction less than 1.5. I mean, just a tiny, tiny bit. You don't want it exactly the same size, otherwise you're going to go over these score lines and it's not going to fold. So I've got a little piece of acetate. It was just a little scrap piece I had left over from doing an album. And I'm just applying some tape to the back of those center panels. And I've lost my acetate, here we are. And I'm just going to place that there. So that's just strengthened that little bridge there. And just something extra I can use to tape this on. Now with this particular image, I can't even see the acetate. But, so I could have just used a piece of cardstock. But on other images you would. So that's why I wanted to show you the acetate version. Okay, now I'm going to attach the last 2 bits. And I'm going to tuck this behind. So you see why it was easier to do the other 2 when it wasn't all attached. So you can see your hexagon shape all coming together now. And we've got 6 panels here. And again, I've just measured the rectangle and gone down 1/4 inch. So our black strips are 1 1/4 inches tall. So all these strips are 1 inches tall. As you can see. And then 4 of them are 2.5. And these 2 are 1 1/4. So I'm just going to glue these into place. Another one. And just a couple more to go. So I've kept the same paper throughout, but of course with the Knitwear collection kits, with the fat quarter bundles, you get loads and loads of paper choices, so you can really go to town and mix and match. And excuse me, the last piece there. And that is your hexagon card. And now it's just time to add my topper. I said, because it's a digital collection, I was able to add a Welsh sentiment, which means it's more usable for me. And I could tie it in with the green just by selecting the green leaf as my colour choice. And we're just going to attach that to the card. So I'm going to just put some tape down the middle, and that's going to stick to my acetate. But I want some here. So I've turned it over so I know I'm not going beyond those 2 strips there. And attach it there. Now with this being a knick-knack, it's like a decoupage kit but digital, and you could make as many layers as you want. I've just gone for 2 layers, just for postage reasons and for fitting in an envelope. Let's just attach there. So I've just done the Christmas bauble and the sentiment from down here. There we go. And I did do one of the flowers as well, this white one over here. Let's have a look. And the 2 berries there. And there we go, that's our floating hexagon card made. As I say, it'll fold flat into your 5x7 envelope, but pops up to then stand up on the mantelpiece. The only thing I would then do to finish off is maybe add a little white panel onto the back just for writing your greeting. But yeah, nice, simple, quick and easy. Doesn't take much backing papers, so you could use your other kits. Nice and easy to make one of these. And I'm really looking forward to seeing your versions of this. So please do join my Facebook group called Paper Crafting with Paul. There'll be a link in the description below, and there you can then share your own versions and see other inspiration as well. So hope you enjoyed this one. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and a like. And the comments below really do mean a lot to me. So please, please, please engage with the channel and help me to grow. So thank you for watching. Happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon.